Only way Claressa would be able to fight me is if I were to be a professional fighter. If I go and train the same amount of time that she trained, and then I would get in the paint and beat the out of whoever. It doesn't matter.
Remy's mother must be having a great time seeing Claressa leave behind Tesehki and Papoose's new romance, since Claressa is currently facing severe legal issues after taking things a bit too far by leaping Tesehki. What's odd about this is that, despite Claressa's declaration a few weeks ago that she would never fight with terrible guys, she is now acting in this manner online and even approaching them to throw hands due to Papoose. Since Tesehki isn't the kind of woman to back down from a conflict, you can be sure she came out strong. People weren't really here for this, and they made fun of Claressa for letting Tesehki cause this mess and for her losing it so badly. She recently called Remy for a fight, but since that obviously didn't work out, she moved to Tesehki. To make things worse, Papoose is further encouraging this ghetto by uploading pictures of herself with Tesehki, making Claressa much more important than she already is. In fact, the whole situation began when Claressa challenged Remy to a fight. Remember how they got into it at the beginning of the year, when Remy exposed Papoose and Claressa's messages? When things became so tumultuous, Claressa proposed that Remy join her in the ring so they could settle their differences with a tail whooping. "I can't believe a 45-year-old woman is crashing out like this clown behavior," she tweeted at the time. On February 2nd, Claressa Shields takes on Remy Ma. "Get your tail whooped, please." Naturally, Remy didn't reply to this, as Claressa, the two-time Olympic gold medalist and SB Fighter of the Year, already knew she wouldn't win this battle. Since Remy was obviously not attempting to fight, people began labeling some of the evil guy's cast, especially Tesehki and Ivory, even though Claressa would have had Remy fighting for her life between the washer and dryer. Unlike Tesehki, none of these females are professional wrestlers, but they are undoubtedly skilled at throwing hands and can compete with Claressa. As everyone knows, Remy would be more likely to pull up with a Glock than with those hands. Claressa created an entire video to make it apparent that she had no interest in fighting Tesehki and Ivory after many people began tagging them. She claimed to be trained by Unilever and that she wouldn't waste all of her training on a group of amateur fighters who could only fight for 30 seconds. Additionally, she stated that she would rather compete against world champions than be persuaded to participate in these amateurish reality TV show bouts.
Or some of them saying that they want to fight me, or saying that I said I want to fight them. I want to fight world champions. If y'all don't, these girls fans be coming on here talking about some, "Oh, Tesehki will do this to you," or Ivory will do up, or whatever the case may be. I'd be like, y'all got to be some damn fools, because one, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I'm a trained, literally, like, boxer. I'm a trained, so it'd be like, they be talking about these girls, and it's like, I don't do no 30-second fights. 30 seconds? Remember where y'all out? Listen, you give me 3 minutes with any of them girls, it's gonna be bad. Two minutes is gonna be bad. That's why I'd be like, what the hell they be talking about? And it's not even like I want to do that. I'd be like, y'all can go and fight the girls on y'all little show or whatever. Y'all ain't gotta be calling out the big dog, cause the big dog gonna bite and chew. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I'll binge watch the show. I actually got to catch up on it because my girl Jasmine Renee been on there popping her from Detroit. So I gotta look. Listen, I binge watch the baddies. It is very entertaining.
A lot of people would have actually been on Claressa's side if she didn't sound so condescending about it, but she was making it sound like she is better than Tesehki and Ivory. And that's what really got Tesehki heated. Tesehki responded to all this during an interview with Jason Lee, and she said she actually used to like Claressa, but after hearing the way Claressa spoke about her, she is definitely not a fan anymore, and she is ready to meet her in the ring and drag her through it. Toy said the only thing Claressa has over her is the fact that she is in the gym training every day before those fights, unlike her, who fights purely off her own strength. However, she doesn't mind undergoing the same training. Claressa goes through just to whoop her and make her know that she isn't as untouchable like she thinks she is.
I fight Tesehki or Ivory. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train. I will the f out her. Because what she got so amped up off of is from alcohol. Like, no training. This is just natural. Bitch, you train every day. Let me do your training you doing. And let me not off the poppers. I'm the champion around this. I liked her from what I seen. Like, oh, she a champion. She got hands. She come from motherfuckers that she came up with. Like, I felt for her. But the fact she gonna come for it's just like her.
Off
Suck
of
my
social
dick.
media. Suck your
Suck my dick. And snip a popper.
For just like her suck my snip a pop, Claressa was not here for Tesehki, speaking on her like that. And she jumped on IG Live, like she always does, to go off on her. She said, since Tesehki is so sure she can in a fight, she will jump in that ring any day and whoop her really bad. Claressa also said she doesn't like how people are gassing these girls up to think they can fight her when they've never trained or even been in the gym a day in their life. She also threw major shade at Ivory when she said the first time she heard about Ivory, she thought Ivory was a professional fighter since all her friends were telling her to get in the ring with Ivory. However, when she looked Ivory up, she found out she was just a reality TV star who just embarrasses herself on TV for some chicken change. She said she felt disrespected by the entire thing because she expected people to compare her with professional fighters, not Zeus, network fighters.
Sean's sister. And people ask me, do I think I can in a fight? I said, talking about some you need to go get off them pills and all that. That you know how to fight, you know how to fight. What's up? What's up? Come behind. Come and try. Come and try. Come and try. It's really free smoke. It's really free smoke, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's free smoke with me. I'm telling you that right now, it's free smoke. I don't know what's going on in the social media world. I done seen Boosie said he'd get in there and fight Tank. I done seen some girl say that she stopped popping pills, she'll whoop my ass. And if she trained the same amount of time that I trained, and I just was really confused by everything that's been going on. because we all know, ain't no woman fighter me, or a woman period, me no damn fight. We all know that. So I just be like, where they be coming from with all this stuff, I don't know. But Lord knows I be laughing because I can't believe that somebody who's addicted to books talking about me up. I said it. I don't know if it's popping pills. I don't know. I just know a person like me who don't smoke, don't drink, and you're damn right. Boxing got me to the millions. It pays my bills. It takes care of my family. So somebody said that I don't know how to fight unless I train. I don't know what that was about. But to go in the gym at the age of 11 years old and then go to the Olympics at 17, it looked like I came in the gym knowing how to handle myself. And I took that all the way to the Olympics, not once, but twice. And then they got these girls who ain't never trained a day in their life, drank, and fight girls who never trained or even worked out a day in their damn life, talking about some they can me up. I ain't never heard no shit like, listen, I don't know what 2025 got in these damn drinks or this food, but y'all need to stop eating that shit and stop believing that shit. I don't know what has gotten into these people, but I am literally the people's champ. Nobody who ain't never trained before should not be talking about being no world champion fighter. It makes no sense. I don't even know who started that stuff. Ever since the baddie show started, I ain't gonna say baddies. The first time I ever heard about somebody saying that that they wanted to see me fight a girl who's on one of these shows, what was on Now That's TV? It was Now That's TV. And they were saying that Ivory. They were like, oh, Ivory can give Claressa the hands. And I'm like, I didn't know who Ivory was. I'm thinking Ivory like some kind of trained fighter. I go and look her up. I'm like, oh, this one of them girls that be scrapping up on the shows, you know? And listen, I enjoy seeing a good little street fight. Yes, I do. But I was like, how she gonna beat me up? Why they even doing that? And then they started doing the same thing with the other girl, Christian's sister. And people ask me, do I think I can hear in a fight? I said, do I think? Never said congrats on the mother world championship. You never mentioned me in a good light. So no, you did not ever like me, and that doesn't matter to me. But to sit here and say you can whoop some and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not gonna whoop nobody. You need to go to rehab and get that out your system. You need help.
Since Claressa was the one who initially made it possible for others to bring up Toki, many people were now perplexed as to why she was behaving so superior and exaggerating this. After she was unable to convince Remy to fight her, she went over to X and offered $100,000 to any female street fighter who believed they could compete with her. At that point, people began tagging Saki and Ivory because, as I've already mentioned, these two girls are extremely skilled at throwing hands and have repeatedly demonstrated this on baddies. I'll pay $100,000 to any street fighter or boxer who can whoop me on my soul, and I'll drag anyone from any city, state, or nation. Try to get wealthy. She became enraged, though, when others began marking the females who may oppose her. It gets much stranger, kid. She appeared on Pop the Balloon shortly after she posted that tweet. And when people began bringing up Tesehki, one of the guys asked her if she thought she could defeat Tesehki in a fight. She then continued to brag about being a world champion. At first, I don't even understand why she was on that show, given that she wants people to take her seriously. But then again, hardly anything Claria said made sense. Anyway, kid.
Yeah.
You think Tesehki?
Who?
Tesehki.
Krishan's sister? She can't beat me no fight. Come on now, let's be logical.
I know she can't, but I'm tired of folks saying that she can. I know they can't. Like, I be arguing for you. Like, I be like, man, that girl is a trained fighter.
I appreciate that, but you know what? I got a lot of respect for Tesehki and Krishan. If Tesehki ever wanted to do it, I would do it. But
I know your win, though.
She those girls up on baddies. Them girls ain't
No
never
training.
trained.
Yeah.
They got body work
I know
done.
going.
Yeah, it's different. It's different when they.
Yeah, it's levels to this. Let them know. Let them know.
Cause I know. You cute. You real fine, but you a little bully though, you know what I'm saying? But I like it though, you see what I'm saying?
What?
A little bully, you know. Elisa, that's her name, Elisa, the boxer.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna fight her? You think you I know you can. I know you can whoop her.
One, she's smaller than you. And
Yeah.
she not even.
I seen the video though. You smacked the hand out the way, man. She don't want no smoke for real.
She don't want to smoke with me.
Lady, I remember the first time you called me out. I remember. You called me and Ivory out. You was like, ain't no street. That's what she said. She said she had 100K. She was like, I got 100K for either Tesehki or Ivory. And then the hashtag was like, ain't no street me up. Remember that, and I've seen it. I was like, what is this? I get over that to be a baddie. I'm not, girl, I'm not taking no $100,000 from you. Girl, you give me $1 million. No, you give me $1 million, I'll get in that ring with you. But that's gonna take after me training and everything, you know what I mean? Because I'm a natural trained, natural born trained. So if I really went and trained and sparring, because I think I'm gonna do some sparring. I've never in my life did sparring. I wanna do it. I wanna do some sparring. Because like all the sparring that you guys see me doing on baddies and the fights that people see me do when I was a child, that all was just natural. So I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna get me some professional training. Then we go see what's going on.
When Tesehki unintentionally ran into Papoose and snapped a picture with him, she escalated the pettiness to a whole new level. Although it's unclear whether she and Papoose were friends before all of this, Papoose's untidy tail is obviously not on his girlfriend's side because he posed for a picture with Tesehki, knowing full well that she would post it and use it to make fun of Claressa. It goes without saying that he despises Claressa and wants her to be modest. Otherwise, why is he collaborating with her? In addition to sharing the image, Tesehki included a dubious comment that said, "Chow, your man knows who the champ is." Evidently, this made Claressa furious, and she took to Instagram to challenge Tesehki to a brawl. If she had been doubtful earlier, she was now certain and wasn't holding back.
Question. I'm pound for pound, number one woman fighter in the world. They asked me, can a street fighter who fight against other girls who don't train to fight, can she beat me in a fight? And I told them, you can't with me. That's it. Now you mad. Prove it then. Prove it. Talk about. Girl. I mean, no. What you call me? You call me a hoe? You said this? Yeah. What's up? What? Every day I train like this. You said it. You seen it.
I will now tell the truth. Even Papoose is tired of her and took the photo with Tesehki to make her feel less important. Claressa should be more focused on her career and avoid getting involved in pointless drama with girls from baddies. This whole situation is extremely embarrassing for her and demonstrates how much of a crash out she is. She is out here pressed that people are comparing her to reality TV stars, but she is the one actively engaging with them and embarrassing herself. People had their own opinions as usual, such as the one who stated, "I like Claressa, but she got to be a little slow." Like, there's no way you're this upset about someone on baddies when you're a boxing champion. What the hell? Someone else stated, "Let's be clear at Tesehki. She never claimed to have a problem with that woman. That woman claimed to be both Ivory and Tesehki in 3 videos. You are a skilled fighter, so why are you evaluating yourself against them?" Only when Jason Lee questioned her about it during an interview did Tesehki talk about it. And now the lady is furious since she was the one who continued to conduct interviews, claiming she could have been responsible for what her supporters are saying. Tesehki has no control over the emotions of her supporters. Let's face it, this woman has been requesting something, and now that Tesehki has finally replied, she will continue to see her. People's envy drives them to fabricate drama. But now, I'd want to hear your opinions. Please share your opinions in the space provided below. What do you think of Claressa instigating this issue with Tesehki? Do you truly think Claressa will defeat Tesehki in a fight? Additionally, remember to click here to view this additional nasty video.